There's a special magic in discovering a place that feels like a secret, whispered about, but not yet overrun. It's the thrill of stepping into a world that seems untouched by time, where the only footprints in the sand are your own, and the only sounds are the gentle whispers of the waves and the rustle of palm leaves overhead. These hidden corners of the world invite us to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to truly listen to the stories that nature has to tell. In a world where every destination is tagged and shared, true adventure is about finding the unexpected. It's easy to follow the crowd to the places everyone talks about, but the real magic happens when you step off the beaten path, away from the noise and the filters, and allow yourself to be surprised by what you find. Sometimes the most memorable journeys begin where the map ends and curiosity takes over. This is the story of one such discovery, a place that felt like a distant dream, yet was closer than I imagined. The air was thick with possibility, and every sunrise painted the sky with colors I'd never seen before. It was as if I had stumbled into a secret chapter of the world, one that had been waiting patiently for someone to notice its quiet beauty. The urge to explore pushes us beyond comfort, into the unknown. It's that restless feeling that calls us to leave behind the familiar and embrace the uncertainty of new horizons. Each step along a rugged trail or across a windswept shore is a reminder that adventure is as much about the journey as the destination. I've always sought the road less traveled, craving authentic personal experiences. There's something deeply rewarding about forging your own path, about discovering places that haven't yet been shaped by the expectations of others. It's in these moments of solitude and wonder that I feel most alive, most connected to the world around me. It's not just about seeing new landscapes, but feeling them, connecting with the soul of a place and letting it change you. The sensation of cool sand beneath your feet, the salty breeze on your skin, the meditative rhythm of the waves, all of these awaken something deep within us. Travel, at its best, is a conversation between you and the world, a chance to be transformed by the places you visit. Sometimes, the most incredible discoveries are hidden in plain sight, right in our own backyard. We often overlook the beauty that's closest to us, searching for wonder in far-off lands while missing the treasures just beyond our doorstep. But when we open our eyes and hearts to the familiar, we find that adventure can be as close as a short drive or a spontaneous walk. This is an invitation to challenge the idea that beauty lies only far away. Let's rediscover the places we think we know and see them with fresh eyes. Sometimes, the greatest journeys are the ones that bring us home to ourselves, reminding us that wonder is a state of mind, not a distant destination. Adventure doesn't always require a long-haul flight. Sometimes it just takes a new perspective. With a sense of curiosity and a willingness to explore, even the most familiar places can reveal new secrets. The world is full of hidden gems, waiting for us to notice them. This isn't just a travel guide, it's a story of finding a piece of paradise at home. It's about the joy of discovery, the thrill of adventure, and the peace that comes from knowing that beauty can be found wherever you are, if you're willing to look for it. Join me as we wander to a beach where the sun kisses white sand and the sea sings a song of peace. Let's walk together along the shore, letting the world fall away as we listen to the gentle lullaby of the waves and watch the first light of day dance across the water. Let's see what wonders await, closer than we think. The adventure begins right here, right now. Sometimes all it takes is the courage to answer the call of the unseen. Imagine stepping onto sand so soft it feels like powdered sugar beneath your feet. Each step sinks gently, the grains cool and fine, inviting you to slow down and savor the sensation. The air is tinged with the faint scent of salt and distant greenery, and the only sound is the gentle hush of waves meeting the shore. My first moment at Radhanagar Beach on Havelock Island was pure serenity. The world faded, replaced by the rhythm of the waves. The early morning light painted everything in soft gold, and for a moment, it felt as if I was the only person on Earth standing at the edge of something timeless. The water shimmered turquoise, clear enough to see tiny fish darting around my ankles. Each ripple caught the sunlight, creating a dance of light and color that was mesmerizing. The sea here is so inviting you can't help but wade in, feeling the coolness wrap around your legs as schools of fish glide by, unbothered by your presence. The beach curved in a perfect crescent, framed by lush mahua and palm trees. From above, the forest seems to spill onto the sand, a living border between land and sea. The trees sway gently in the breeze, their leaves whispering stories of the island's ancient past. No crowds, no vendors, just peace and the gentle sounds of nature. Here the only company is the occasional bird call or the distant rustle of leaves. It's a rare kind of solitude, the kind that lets you breathe deeply and truly listen to the world around you. I walked the shoreline, leaving the first footprints each morning, time slowing to a gentle crawl. With every step, the worries of daily life seemed to fade, replaced by a sense of wonder and gratitude. The sand was cool beneath my feet and the horizon stretched endlessly ahead. As the sun set, the sky exploded in golds and pinks, silhouettes of trees standing tall against the vibrant backdrop. The colors reflected on the water, turning the sea into a canvas of shifting hues. It was a moment that made you pause, wanting to hold on to the beauty just a little longer. I found a quiet spot, humbled by the raw beauty around me. Sitting there, I felt a deep connection to the land and sea, as if the beach itself was sharing its secrets. The vastness of the ocean and the stillness of the sand created a space for reflection and peace. Every detail felt crafted by nature, the filtered light, the calm bay, the smooth stones. Even the smallest shells seemed placed with intention, each one a tiny treasure waiting to be discovered. The interplay of sunlight and shadow made every moment feel magical. Radhanagar Beach was more than a destination. It was a sanctuary. It offered a rare escape from the noise of the world, a place where you could reconnect with yourself and the natural world in perfect harmony. Here you could lose and find yourself all at once. The endless horizon invites you to dream, to let your thoughts drift with the tide, and to rediscover a sense of calm you may have forgotten. A true hidden gem sparkling in the Bay of Bengal. Its untouched beauty is a reminder that there are still places in the world where nature reigns, unspoiled and breathtaking. This is where you come to simply be, to listen, to breathe, and to let the magic of Radhanagar Beach wash over you, leaving you refreshed, inspired, and quietly transformed. Sitting on the warm sand, toes buried deep in the golden grains, I gazed out at the endless turquoise water stretching before me. The gentle rhythm of the waves and the salty breeze on my skin made the world feel both vast and intimate, as if I was cradled by the ocean itself. In that moment, a sense of déjà vu washed over me. Memories of Thailand's Railay Beach flickered in my mind, vivid and alive. The scene felt uncannily familiar, as if I had been transported back to those sun-drenched shores. The lush greenery framed the coastline, crystal clear water shimmered in the sunlight, and the fine powdery sand beneath my feet echoed the beauty of Southeast Asia's most celebrated beaches. Every detail seemed to whisper stories of distant lands. Yet, Radhanagar Beach had its own soul, untamed, quieter, and untouched by the crowds or the constant hum of boats. Here, nature reigned supreme, wild and free, offering a sanctuary far from the bustle of tourist hotspots. The pace of life slowed to a gentle drift. People moved with a relaxed grace, savoring each moment, sharing a silent reverence for the beauty around them. There was a sense of community, even in the quiet, as if everyone was united by awe. It was the perfect blend of the familiar and the new, a place where memories of past travels mingled with the thrill of discovery. The landscape felt both welcoming and mysterious, inviting me to explore further. Here was the essence of a Thai beach, but somehow more pristine, more preserved. The sand was untouched, the water impossibly clear, and the air carried a freshness that made every breath feel like a gift. For years, I believed that tropical perfection could only be found abroad, in faraway places marked on travel brochures and postcards. Discovering it here, on Indian soil, was a revelation, a joyful surprise that made me see my own country with new eyes. Sometimes we search the world for beauty, not realizing that the landscapes we dream of might be waiting just beyond our doorstep. We don't always need to cross borders to find paradise. Radhanagar Beach offered wonder and escape, a place to reconnect with nature and with ourselves, uniquely and proudly Indian, yet universal in its magic. It was a whisper of Thailand, carried softly on an Indian Ocean breeze, reminding me that sometimes the most extraordinary places are closer than we think. Getting to this paradise is an adventure in itself. Fly into Port Blair, the gateway to the Andamans, then take a ferry to Havelock Island, now called Swaraj Dweep. Choose between government ferries or faster private catamarans. The journey is part of the magic sea spray on your face, green islands on the horizon. Havelock balances accessibility with seclusion. easy to reach, yet worlds away from the mainland. No sprawling resorts, just eco-friendly huts and boutique hotels nestled in greenery. Limited internet becomes a blessing, letting you disconnect and be present. It's a true escape for those seeking peace and connection with nature. Radhanagar Beach's main allure is its serene beauty, but gentle adventures await. Swim in calm turquoise waters or float under the open sky, simple pleasures that define true relaxation. For underwater explorers, nearby Elephant Beach offers vibrant coral reefs and colorful marine life. Snorkeling here is like entering another world. Silent, beautiful, unforgettable. Wander forest trails for a cool respite, listening to exotic birds and the rustle of leaves. Find a secluded spot and savor pure solitude. As evening falls, join the ritual. Watch the sunset paint the sky in ever-changing colors. It's a time for reflection and gratitude. The perfect end to a perfect day in paradise. No journey is complete without tasting the local cuisine, and Havelock Island delivers. Fresh seafood is the star. Grilled fish, prawn curries, crab masala, all bursting with flavor. The best meals are found in humble beach shacks, where the catch of the day is grilled over charcoal and served with local spices. Flavors blend South Indian, Bengali, and Southeast Asian influences. Coconut milk, tamarind, fragrant spices. Vegetarians will find delicious curries and fresh tropical fruits like pineapple and tender coconut. Dining here is relaxed and informal. Plastic chairs, sandy floors, sea views. My favorite meal was at a cafe called Something Different, overlooking the ocean as the sun set. Ask locals for recommendations. They'll point you to hidden gems. Eating on Havelock is about community, culture, and savoring the island's soul, one bite at a time. It's an adventure for your taste buds. Some travel moments linger long after you return home. My last evening at Radhanagar Beach was one of them. The sun gone, the world quiet, just the hush of waves. Standing at the water's edge, I felt a peace I hadn't known in years. Island life forced me to slow down, to notice the small wonders, a seashell's pattern, the changing sky, the warmth of the sun. Happiness, I realized, is found in these mindful moments. Havelock gave me space to breathe and reconnect with what matters. Lying on the sand, worries faded, replaced by perspective and gratitude. Leaving was hard, but I carried the island's peace with me. This journey reaffirmed the power of travel to heal and transform. Radhanagar Beach wasn't just a destination, it was a sanctuary. It gave me back to myself. Sometimes the greatest discoveries are within. This journey opened my eyes to the beauty within our own borders. For years, I thought paradise meant going abroad, but Radhanagar Beach shattered that illusion. India's landscapes can rival any international destination. Exploring at home isn't a compromise. It's an opportunity to connect with our roots and support local communities. Look at your own country with fresh eyes. Adventure might be closer than you think. The real spirit of travel is curiosity and wonder, not just ticking off famous places. Find the extraordinary in the ordinary, the paradise in the familiar. Before booking your next international trip, consider the magic waiting nearby. You might be surprised by what you find. Travel is about the stories we collect and the connections we make. My story of finding a piece of Thailand in the Andamans is just one among many. Now it's your turn. What place calls to your soul? Share your travel dreams in the comments below and join this community of explorers. Let's inspire each other, share tips, and build a tapestry of stories from every corner of the world and our own backyards. The world is a vast, beautiful book. Let's read as many pages as we can. Seek beauty, embrace the unknown, and find adventure near and far. Travel not to escape life, but so life doesn't escape us. Your next adventure is waiting. Embrace it with an open heart. Let's see the world together.